Okay. Hey everyone. I'm happy to say I'm doing much better. Not as good as I would like to be, but better than I have been the past few weeks. Okay, we're going to be doing a scrapbook folio. And let me situate my monitors here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if I can bring this camera a little bit out more. One second. See, hold on. It's just showing too much of it. Oh, I think I made it worse. Okay. Open it. Open it. What? Oops, I did the wrong one. I did the wrong one. I did the wrong one. What a mess. Okay. I'll just keep this one now. I'm trying to fix the other one that I was fixing. Okay, there we go. I think we got it now. I gotta put some weight on this stand because it wants to tip over. Okay, I think I got it all now. Okay, so I'm gonna be making a folio. I had already done a prototype of it. I have a few prototypes that I had done a while back. And I'm going to use black cardstock. It's 12 by 12. That's weird. This plastic has 2 layers. Yeah, so looking a little bit better. I ended up with a mini stroke. I was in the hospital 8 days. And then I've just been trying to recuperate the rest of the time here in the house. And while I was recuperating, I was doing a lot of AIs on the computer in my room. Can't really do too much. much at the time. Here we go. We're using Recollections. Recollections 12 by 12. Hello, Diane and Kat and Sue, Maria, Jessica. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. This is the prototype. I'll show you what paper I'm going to use for decorating here in a moment. This is interactive scrapbook layout folio. This is the templates that I'll be using. And this is the prototype I put together. And as you can see here, it has a wheel. There's going to be a photo here, and there's going to be photos in the inside of the wheel where you can turn it, and it will have, I believe, 2 photos. The photo will be 3.5 by 4.5. And then this one over here will be 4 by 6. And then we open it up, and we have another wheel here. The wheel has a pocket. It will have photo mats, and the wheel is also interactive here. Actually, it goes the other way, left. 1, 2, 3, 4 photos, plus however many you want to put inside the wheel. Then on this other page here, we will have this opening here. It opens this way also, so it'll have photos. This is what Scrapbook is all about, photos. Layouts. Then you open it, you will have more photos. We will probably add some pockets, or we will do a single page layout. Either or, we add pockets. We'll see. I decided to leave that to for last moment decision. That opens up like that. And then the interactive part is the wheel. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make that. Let me check this out. I believe this is going to be photo mat. This one I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go anywhere, like so. Okay. So y'all ready? We're going to start with the 12 by 12. And you need 1, 2, 3. We need 3 pieces. Okay, I'm sorry. This is one part of the folio. This is the second part of the folio over here. So then we're going to do a hardcover. We're going to have a hardcover made out of cardboard. It'll be easy to put together on the cheapy side. I don't use chipboard. I like to use the what do you call it? The packages that I ruin, I save them for this. So it's going to have another page here, 1 page here, 1 page here in the book, in the folio. It'll have a photo mat here, photo mat there, photo mat here on top. I don't know why I'm struggling, because this is not for struggle. It's not for struggle. Open like this, which is almost like this one right here. Only this one is like a little bit more than a half a page. Like, let's see. Only this one is almost a whole page, like that. And then it has this other side here again. And then you open it up again, and it will be loaded with either photos or one-page layout. Okay, I gotta decide how I want these to go in the book. I gotta decide how I want to put these in the book. Yes. Okay, this part here is going to get glued down. This part here is going to get glued down. It's going to have two sides. So it's going to be one book like this. When you open it up, it'll be a layout like that. Okay. So we're going to start with this one, the circle. This is the template for the circle. We got to cut hinges. So we're going to get 3. The other one is also 3. And then we're going to have 1 for the hinges. Okay. It's always good to cut out templates, so that way you're not wasting a lot of scrap, a lot of paper. Your hinge is going to be 2 inches by 12 inches. Okay. And you already know the cardstock is, the page is going to be 12 by 12. So we need 2, what was that? Oh, hold on. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the heart. Who did that? Thank you. Thank you, Lorraine. How are you? Good. Thank you. I'm good. Could be better, but I'm okay. So we're going to cut out 2, 4. Let me see. We're going to cut out 1, 2, 4. We're going to cut out 4 for right now. 4, 2 by 12. Okay, so this is 12. So we'll go ahead and do 10. That's 8. That's 6. 6 is the hard one. 6 is not easy because it's in between here. I don't like when I can't see it. So we're just going to measure it this way. And then cut it. Okay. I'm glad to see you crafting again. Yes. I've been working, doing other things on the computer as I was recovering, because I have a computer in my room next to the bed, so I made it easy to do other things besides paper crafts. Okay, so I believe we're going to use 2 and 2. And if we need more, then we'll just cut it from this one right here in the scrap. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and fold these in half. You can do these 1 by 12. If you don't want to do 2 by 12, you can do these 1 by 12, which is usually the norm for hinges, but I like 2 by 12. Then make sure you press your edges, your edge real good. And then for the other one, we're just going to go ahead and prep them since we're right here now. Let's go ahead and prep them and put them aside. Oh, I was going to show you guys the paper I'm going to be using for decorating. I haven't really decided, but I am going to grab a pack real quick. One of the newer ones. So that way it'll look nicely coordinated. Okay, so I'm going to set to a side for later. I'll get to it. Okay. Use the paper. I think I'm going to use this one right here because this one is going to be in Paris. It's going to be in Paris. Yeah. Some of that because I'm also using printed. What I printed out. This is the one we're going to use for the circle. Real quick with you guys. And I'm going to print some that I did, some designs that I did while I was recuperating. I made some designs with artificial intelligence. And when I print them, I'll show you guys. It'll go with this. Okay. So we got our hinge done. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the back so we don't lose it. We're working on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and put this to the side. That's okay. Put this aside for right now. I'm going to keep it upside down. Okay. Now we're going to put the photo mat, so we don't need that right now. The tabs are for the, these are all for the wheel. And it's for the wheel, so to the side. I'm going to work on the B wheel, which is this one. The wheel, to get a circle, a nice circle, it was not easy. I need to get the circle because I don't have a circle maker that's big like this. The circle maker I have is this one right here, and it's not big to make that. So basically what I did was I got some scrap paper that was 12 by 12 that was scrap, and I folded it in fours, and then I made a curve. Once I folded it in fours like this, let's fold it in fours, a square. A square. This don't look like a square, but let's pretend it's a square. So I folded it in four, and then I made a curve like that. And I just kept making them until I was able to make the circle. Okay, so that's all I can say about that because I had a hard time with it myself. That's why I made a template so that way I don't have to keep doing it and wasting paper. And then 2 circles. Okay, we're cutting it out right now. It don't really matter how I lay it down on the paper. Right, let's see right here's a little dot that I put there, and that's the center. And I trace it. Trace it. And then after I get done doing a few of these folios, I'm going to do the my next project will be the Paris folio. I already got my cover for the junk journal for the Paris folio. I got the cover. It's going to be like the green one, but a different color for Paris. I'm going to be adding a zipper also, like I did the other one, the last one. This one journal. Okay. So I wonder if I should go ahead and give me the point that's really sharp. Let me see. Put that center right there. Let me show a little bit there. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out the square. Not square. Is that a square? Maybe that's a square. No, it's not a square. It's rectangular. Hello, everyone. Hello, Loletta. Thank you, Loletta. I love the flowers. Love the color of the flowers. Okay. Over or under? Did I bring out my ink? Pad? I think I did. I want to make sure I remember to distress these edges because they're going to be showing a lot of. Okay, I went over. Exactly what I didn't want to do. I went over by quite a bit. Hopefully it'll be covered. will be covered. I will be adding acetate to this, to the circle. So this right here is going to have an acetate. It's not easy to see the beginning and ending when the line is being covered. Oh, okay, so keep on going. I'm going to go ahead and save this. I might be able to use that for something. Meantime, I'm putting all my scraps in the basket. Keep everything confined together. So that's a good tip. Whoever wants to utilize the tip. Tip. Okay, scissors right here. And when I'm done here, you guys want to know the circumference. I think that's what it's called, the circumference of the circle. I'll tell you in a moment. But like I said, just fold the 12 by 12, just fold it in fours. And then add your curve and cut along the curve. And if the circle is not perfected, then keep on trying until you can get it perfected. Or however you would like it. Because the circle don't have to be perfected. It can have some waves in it. Ooh, now that I say that, I might try that. That'll be good. This cardstock is not as heavy as I would like for it to be. Maybe when I add the designer paper, it will be. Okay, that's the top. I believe it's a total of 4 circles. A total of 4 circles. Now, these, just like this scrap right here. I'm going to go ahead and pinch out some of these. I'm going to need them. I'm going to need them eventually. Okay. You can use your scraps instead of throwing them out. You can punch your little closures. Or little tabs like this. So I can get a few tabs out of that. But let me see. Is this it? No, that's not the puncher for my tabs. I'm gonna need a few tabs for the circle. Hold on, let me get. I thought I had all my punches that I was gonna use up there, but I don't. Hold on, here's my punch cart. Okay. Looks larger. Looks larger. What? Thank you, Liv. Jules. Thank you very much. Thank you for the heart. Here's a heart for you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Anything for Millie. Millie can get whatever she wants. She deserves it after going through a stroke. I'm going through cancer. Well, I've been battling everything. I've been battling cancer. I've been battling stroke. I've been battling COPD. I've been battling emphysema. I've been battling asthma, environmental issues. Um, what's that disease? That dizziness that I get. Uh, Vertigo. I just been going through it all. I've been through war and back. War and back. And I'm still hanging on. Then I'm going to save these. Just in case I might need more bright colors. This is the spinning tab. And that's the wheel holder. Okay. Now some stuff is covered, so I need to try to remember what is covered underneath. What piece. Because I made these a while back. Am I going to remember? I don't know. Did I put this on right? No. Put it upside down. Alright, if you don't need this piece, you really don't need that piece. I don't know what. Okay, so now we're going to need another wheel. Do we need another wheel for this one? Yes, we do need another wheel. And that one is not going to get a window. That one is not going to get a window. Oh, I was going to say the circumference on this. The circumference on this. I'm not sure if this is how you do the circumference. Like this. Measure it. But that's how I believe, because I'm not good at math. I never was. But it's I want to make sure the circle doesn't get all lopsided. The measurement will be off. The measurement will be off. It's 11 and 13/16. 11 and 13/16. Yours can be bigger, yours can be smaller. It does not have to be the same size. It'll still work. It'll still work, regardless of the size. It all depends on how many pictures you want to put down. I'm going to get wants to keep shifting on me. Okay. I should have done my hinges first, so that way they could have been drying. I'm going to use wet glue. You can use double-sided tape, wet glue, whatever you would like to put it together with. Where's your preference? This part right here might be easier. The circles might be easier if you do it on your computer and use whatever software for your cutters. I have both the Silhouette and Brothers Scan and Cut. That's what I have. The program, I can't remember the name of the program, but I use mostly the for paper craft. I use the Brothers Scan and Cut, and for vinyl, I use my Silhouette. And I don't like to mix and match materials from one to the other. Okay, so once again, I'm going to go ahead and I can just go ahead and throw out the scrap. And we're going to be needing these anyways, so the more the merrier. Also use towels and leave that out. Oh, what happened? Something happened. It's caught up in there. Oh, this thing felt right. Look at that. What a mess. This paper hung up in here. There we go. That was caught up in there. Let's see if we can get a little more. We can. Maybe that's what she wants, right? So we were like really in the dark. After a while, and I was on the computer too. Why is it bright out there? Because I don't think everybody has a generator. We do, but I don't want to go out there in the dark, and I don't even think it's for gas though. I think it needs gas. Or whatever he puts in it. Needs something. Because we used it up the last time. And I went outside and I noticed only 4 houses the lights went out from the whole street. Only 4. My next door neighbor to my right and the 2 across the street from me. So I live on a dead end street. So the last 4 houses, 2 and 2, the lights went out. So I'm chalking it up to a transformer must have blew or something. So I called which I'm glad I did because they said that nobody had reported it. I'm glad I did call because they were not aware of it. Okay, this is not completely two good circles. See, this is what I mean. Maybe it's best next time for me to put two papers together. And it's black. It's better to work with white. White is good to work with. Black, not so much because you can't really see. But I gotta have my black for my final project. I have the black for the final project. It's a good thing it's the bottom one. It's really not that much, but it's enough to notice. So my lights finally came on at 11 o'clock last night. So we were out of light for what? 3-4 hours without the light. Okay, see really nothing to them. And that's where right because we traced the same circle. Okay. Does it look like a circle? A circle with bumps and dimples. Bumps and dimples like my butt. Is someone playing guitar? No. Let's keep getting these orders in. Interacting with real time. Oh, what happened? My light went out? What happened to my light? What am I looking at? I'm not looking at my live anymore. That's weird. Where's my mouse? What happened to my live? Okay, my live is there. There we go. I don't know what happened. How did it go to another live? I went to somebody else's live. I was looking at somebody else's live. They were asking if they were playing guitar in the background. I think something is letting me know I'm not in the room by myself. Because if I'm looking at my live, how is it going to go to another live by itself? Right? So, I'm not in the room by myself. Okay. Now, we determined that was the middle. Where's that ruler at? Because I need to poke the hole, so I need to make sure that is the center. I need one. I don't need both. Make sure that is the center. It looks like it is. Okay. Let's put the hole there. Okay. I'm not going to do that yet. But before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and distress it. So when we got our light, I was finally able to get to sleep. But meantime, I was not able to. I just could not sleep with the light. It's so dark in the house. It was creepy. You can hear everything when it's so pitch black and silence. Because usually during the weekend, my neighbors have music and kids outside playing in the middle of the night. out there having fun, and I hear them, and that don't bother me. What bothers me is the silence. And then you can hear when the house is settling. Bubbles. Hello, Bubbles. Okay. This will be my front. I need to buy new ink pads because these are like 8, 9 years old. Most of them. The ones that I have are very old. Okay. I've just been refilling it with ink. Refill ink. Okay. So what else do I need for this wheel? We need a pocket. So what I do is I will use this one again for template. We're gonna need, let me see. Does this have a pocket on it? Yeah, we're gonna need 2 pockets. So we're gonna get 2 pockets out of one wheel. 2 pockets out of one wheel. 2 pock like the singer. 2 pock. 2 pockets. Oh my goodness, in the hospital, these people poke me so much. So much. Then they decide to get the light that shows them the vein, and I was even looking at it. It was a green light. I'm starting to heal, but it's starting to heal. But my arm was black and blue everywhere, everywhere. I have holes. I look like a freaking drug addict because I have holes everywhere. That glue is so super. It still doesn't come out. But look how bad the hole is there. Look how bad the hole was there. There's 2 holes here. There was like 2 holes here. There's a hole there. There's another hole right there. There's some holes here. They finally was able to get it back here. And this one that they got with the light, they're not black and blue, and the holes are almost visible. But they poked me up big time. And I went through 3 different IVs. They poked me. They had to change it because they would get they would swell up. My veins would swell up every time they flushed it. It would swell. So they had to change it. And they didn't let me eat for 48 hours. I was not allowed to eat or drink, nothing, no water, only for my medication, little tiny sips. And they didn't even put IV in me until 48 hours later. I was almost dehydrated. Okay, I'm going to try to line this one up as best as possible and then cut it in half. I'm going to see where the line's going to be, where I'm going to cut it in half. And the best way to do that, because as you saw, I had to cut the other second one. I had to cut the second one down because it wasn't matching. And thinking about it, it just depends on how I put the circles together. Just keep turning it until it matches. And these are going to be for closures, and then I can also save whatever extra these I have. I have a thing already full of those closure buttons. I use these a lot. I'm a survivor. Survivor. Okay. Make a circle right here. Okay. This way. Away. Okay. Save that right there. Now we're going to find a good, okay, I think, turn it a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. So we're going to hold this at that position. And put this like that. Like that. And down a little bit more. That looks good. Now I want to make sure see how a little bit bigger over here. So do I want to, let me cut it first and then I'll figure it out. Let me cut it first. Then I'll figure it out. Which one I want to, if I want to cut it or not. It just makes for a deeper pocket, that's all. Okay. I think that's right too. I'll put it together like that and then cut it. Okay. actually, one pocket here, not two. Oh, the other circle, I think. Yeah, that's this one. That's the other one, the other circle. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. I'll decide right now. Hold on. I want to do that or not. Oh, this one doesn't have a circle. Where's the circle? Didn't we see two pockets? Did we not see two pockets? Am I like seeing things too? Okay. We'll just save it. And we'll save it in here. We'll save it in here for whenever we want to do the project again. And again and again. Okay. Alright, so we're keeping this one. So this is done. Make sure. Just oh my goodness, I'm just like going crazy. I'm losing it. I'm still not fully healed, as you can see. Okay, so we're going with this. Let's go in here. Let me go ahead and add my hinges now. So that way it'll dry while we cut the other circles out. Okay. Let's change that. It shouldn't be this hard to blow air out of. There we go. It's still hard. Let's just hope it works. Okay. And both of my books are going that way. Distress. I'm perfect to distress. I need to do the inside. This is not really showing, okay. I'll do it again. Shoot. Let's connect the congratulations. I want to see how many. Okay. This one really is not showing a white core. Showing a white core. I'm showing a white core. Okay, I missed my puzzle. I missed my puzzle on TikTok to connect. I forgot all about it. I'm gonna try to keep an eye on the time, but it didn't. I forgot all about it. So apparently not all. Okay. Middle. Middle. I wonder if I should do the circle first. No, I'll put the page on first. Because I don't end up closing the tabs inside of the hinge. Why am I having such a hard time? Should put the hinge on the right side. I'm put it on the wrong opening because then I can't open it. Oh, I have an accordion. Accordion. Should get all the edges sealed. This is the top page. Okay, so this scrapbook layout. These two pages. What is this? Oh, the hinge. Why does it look like that? All these pages, nope. This one's messed up. was saying that's why I use double-sided tape so we can use the undo. Undo. No problem. But I should not be smelling the undo because it'll make me sick. Fill up. And it's going to be very messy. Very messy, but the good thing is it's going to get covered up. Right. Okay, so now you see what you have to do if you make the same mistake I did. I'm not wasting it. I'm going to reuse it. Just have to make it beautiful. Just have to try to make it look beautiful. It's going to get covered up with designer paper, so I'm not going to prime your ribbon over it. Okay. Maybe on this one I'll prime your ribbon though. Okay, this is going to be used for scrap. And when I need pockets, use a clear one. But we will keep the hinge. Alright, I hear thunder, so hopefully my Wi-Fi won't go out. My router don't go out. The trick to this is let one dry and then add the other one so it doesn't slip and slide all over the place. I didn't have any problem when I did the white cardstock. It's because I'm live. Every time I'm live, I do something awkward. It never fails. You see, this at least this one is good. It never fails. Okay, let's try to let this dry before I add the top one on. More grainy now, so it's just gonna stay. The layer No green. Oh, this one here makes it for a double, a more secure fit. Okay. Okay, I think it's safe. Okay, let me see. I can make sure it's all sealed to the edge. All sealed to the edge. All right. Okay. All right. That looks good. Now, no, this one has to go on to the exact because I don't know that this hinge will survive another, what should we call it? Attack of the, attack of the, this is not, there's something wrong with this paper. I don't think it's exactly 12 by 12. It's not measuring. It's not lining up, I meant to say. It's not lining up. Not lining up over here now. So my belief is that this is not 12 by 12. Exactly. I was right. This side is off. Okay, so it's a matter of how I lay it down. This is not 12 by 12, exactly 12 by 12. It is 12 and 1/8. That's what the problem was. So it was not me. It's the way I laid the paper down. I gotta make sure it stays. I have to put arrows so it could all face the same way. And the 1/8 is on, okay, on the side that's sticking out. So I think we'll use this to make sure that I line this up like so. Okay, oh, it's just this edge. Okay, there. Because I don't want to see that in my album. I want to see that mess in my folio. All right, so now we got our pages. Let's go this way. Okay. Okay, so we got that. Now we're going to work on, I want to put the wheel on last because it has this brad right here. And if I put the wheel first, the brad is going to keep messing me up. And I don't want that bump there while I'm working. So we'll do that last. We still need to make tabs for it. Let's put all this together. And I'm talking about the smaller tabs. Let's put it up here. Now, we're going to work on putting together. Did we do this extra one? No, we didn't. Okay, we'll do that later. I want to put this page together, which is going to be this flap here, this flap here, and this flap here. So two that open this way. I wonder if I want to put this one, this hinge, over here, so it'll open this way instead. Because I keep trying to open it this way. I think that might be better if I do that. Okay, so we need F and G right here. And again, we need hinges. What I'm going to do is, instead of cutting hinges, I'm going to add 2 inches to each one. I need 2 of these, and one F, and 2 G's. And we're going to add 2 inches more to, no. We're going to add a 1/2 inch. That's what we're going to do. 2 G and 1 F. Okay. And the sizes is as follows. Let me tell you. I didn't write it here. Okay. Move this behind. That's what happens when you're sick. 5, and we're going to add a 1/2 inch. So 5.5 inch by 12, of course. Yep. 5.5 inch for letter F. Hello, Sherry. And G, we're going to cut 2 pieces of G, and that's going to be 7.5. 2 pieces, 7.5. And I'm going to make sure that these all go in the same direction. So that means I have to turn my paper this way. Turn my paper that way, so that means that this kind of this is turn that way. Okay, so it's basically correct. Let's see. I go from here to here. It still don't look right. I'm going to be fighting with this. This is going to be a fight. Let's start it out like that. Okay, let's go this way. I just don't know which way it's going. Let it start more messier that way than this way. Okay, we'll just keep it like that. Now, what did I say? 7.5? The 2 G's, yeah. 7.5. Keep this open so I have 2 here. Yeah, that's 2 G's. It's not even straight either. Look at that, how off it is. It's off. It's in a diagonal. Oh, recollections. I don't like you. I don't like recollections paper. 7.5. Oh wow, look how much it is off right there. This goes in a diagonal. No wonder I'm having problems. So, okay, perfect. But the rest is off. I just have to make sure that I lay it down where it's even. Because if not, I'm going to continue to have problems. The top and the bottom are not even. They're a little bit slanted. Diagonal. They're not. Oh yeah, it's off. Way off. That one's a little bit, no, that's off. What would be the good brand? What would be the, I'm going to have to start showing out money for good brands because this is not cut correctly. Not cut correctly at all. All right, half an inch. At least it don't have a white core, so I'm not going to distress it. There's no white core. I'm not going to distress it. Distressing takes time. So trying to find a good look. That's off. Listen to his music. It's not loud music. He'll turn it off here in a minute. He just got here. I'll shut it down. Oh, please shut it down. Oh, I'm gonna ruin my video. Oh, I can put it up even louder. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna block my video. YouTube. YouTube don't like music. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. All right. What we're doing. Okay. She's gonna be good. A little bit of a issue. See, right here. There's where that quarter. I'm gonna have to cut that quarter off of there. But I'm not gonna cut it right now. I should have made this an inch instead of a half an inch. Every time it's thundering like that, it does that loud noise of thunder, I say, God is bowling. He made a strike. You can hear the pins falling in the bowling alley in heaven. And then when it starts raining, it's because the losers are crying, but God always wins. And I'm sorry for the losers, but they'll be crying because they didn't win the bowling. That would be me. I'm not good. I'm not too good at bowling, but I like it. I like it a lot. Even though I'm not good. The reason why I don't cut that 1/8 inch off yet is because I want to make sure I cut it along with the paper. Along the line of the edge of the paper. You hear that? It sounds like pins. Bowling pins. Okay, now I'm going to flip it this way. I'm going to cut that extra piece off with this. Edge. See how much I can cut off. Because everything is, this recollection pack is not cut correctly. Okay, I'm cut a little bit off on the page itself. There we go. Okay, now this one, put it like this, and the flap there, and then glue it down like that. So everything's nice and even. So, okay, I'm just going to do it this way, and then we'll cut it. Oh wow, it's really wow. Under. I want to be out there enjoying the rain. Now, flip it over, and I'll cut that extra piece off of there. Actually, all the way across there, like that. There's the whole 1/8 of an inch. Oh, this looks so good. There's a bubbly part right there that didn't get glued down, so we're gonna add glue there. And we're gonna dry some of this glue down in there. In the hole. In the hole.